Hi, everybody. I'm Sherry,
Hello, I'm Brooke.
and Brooke is reacting to Xena, Warrior Princess.
It's a
Oh,
Xena day.
yay, finally. We have had scheduling issues. My
And
schedule
the weather.
changed, and the weather, and power outages, and yeah, so.
It's so fun to get like a foot of snow in April, you guys. Like, that's totally normal, and the climate doesn't have any issues.
Well,
Smile.
even down here in North Carolina, we can get snow up into
Ah.
May, and one person remembers getting snow in June. So,
Yeah,
yeah,
it used to be like a lot more random, and
yeah,
now it's every year.
yeah.
So it's almost like for
I
here, I'm just like, no.
I think we had our onion snow this past week. We had a couple of days of snow, so I think that's our onion snow, but I'm not positive.
Yeah. I'm excited for Xena today. I just bought my tickets for my first Ren fair, and like that feels very Xena-y to me. Though I
You
think my
could go
dress
as
is a
Xena.
little more Gabrielle than Xena. I don't have full-on armor, though that would be cool.
It, I what I will tell you, my experience, you had people cosplaying, you had people in medieval attire, and then you had everything in between.
Yeah, and
Sci-fi. I
basically
saw a dragon.
I'm going in a group of 5 people. I'm dressing up. My best friend's dressing up. My other friend who is a girl is dressing up. My best friend's husband is definitely dressing up. And then we have our friend who I'm like, he's not dressing up. He's gonna be in jeans and a Henley like every other time. So I'm excited for the
That's all
group
right.
pictures. Yeah, as long as he's comfortable. I just think the group pictures are gonna be funny.
Well, I was going to say unless he takes them, but yeah.
Yeah. He is the photographer of the group, but I will make him be in some of them.
Okay.
We need a big one.
Before I forget, because you've been better about remembering it, please like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah.
Our social media is down below, including Brooke's Patreon, where you can find.
The uncut versions. I was only late on one day,
That was
and
my
that's
fault.
well, no, you sent it to me in time, but it was later on a Friday, and I went, they're getting it tomorrow. That was on me. I was done that day.
No, I
I was
didn't
like,
send it to
now,
you on time. I sent it
oh,
after it was supposed to go up.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well, I could have done it like an hour late. They got it the next morning.
yeah.
But, so there, I'm pretty good with Patreon of like, especially like movies that YouTube is like blocking. They'll go up on Patreon on the regular day uncut, but it might take a while for like the movie itself to show up on YouTube if YouTube's copyright system is being like, no, this specific 3 seconds, you cannot have it over and over again.
Or if
But
it's a
yeah,
new
there's
company
uncuts
and you
of
got to
everything
figure
over
out
there.
their rules. So yeah.
Yeah. I realize I don't know when this episode is coming out, but I have a special movie reaction coming out around 420 with a friend. We partaked in
This will
some
be after.
420 activities and watched Twilight, which is a movie we both love and like was a part of our middle school experience. So if you would love to go over there and watch us make fun of a movie we love while blazed, I think it's a good one.
All right. All right. I think we covered all of that. And please go over to Brooke's YouTube and
Yeah, I'm
subscribe to
almost at
her.
500. I don't know where I'll be when they see this, but I'm at like 534. I don't know. Or 434. It's like a slow climb to 500.
Oh,
We're getting there.
getting there. Okay. This one is season 1, episode 9. And it's called, oh, well, before I tell you what it's called, any comments about anything previously on either?
Um, Eolus was hitting on my girl Gabrielle and then flirting with someone else in the next Hercules episode, and I'm still upset about it.
Well, I did ruin that
You did
arc
that
for
like her.
you. I think I
It's fine.
ruined that arc for you,
I've
right?
already forgotten. If you've ruined it, I've forgotten, so don't tell me again. It's
Okay.
gone.
All right.
It's been too long.
All
The
right.
eclipse wiped my brain.
Yeah, all the conspiracy theories out there about the eclipse. The
Yeah,
eclipse
I have a
just
demon face
happened,
now.
y'all. So Yeah.
Yeah, like it just got brighter again 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Like when we got on the call, I was like, "Hey, I can see." Not
I
that it
got
was
off
that dark, but it was.
I got off at work while it was getting ready to go over Maine. So, yeah. But at any rate, this one is called Death in Chains.
Okay. Okay, maybe she's freeing some slaves in this one.
Maybe.
Or some kind of mythical creature could be in chains.
Maybe. We've had all
Trying
sorts
to
of
think if I can
chains.
think
We've
of
had
any
all sorts
involving
of death.
chains. Yeah.
Well,
Chains are not normally a good thing.
we've had Prometheus chained up. We've had Cerebus chained up.
Yeah, which is wrong. Let him free.
Well, he was eating everybody.
Okay, but like they were in the way. He gotta eat some people. He's gotta eat.
I'm trying to think. You see, Hercules has been in chains. The very first movie.
If he shows up again. Mind your own business. You got your own show. Don't
So,
steal her spotlight.
and we've had all sorts of death. So the title really doesn't tell you much.
No, it could really be anything.
Yep. So, do you want to go ahead and get into it?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Let's go ahead and switch screens. See what trouble, what judgments Xena's going to have, what Gabrielle is going to talk us out of.
Or into.
Or into.
I haven't forgiven her for that cult.
Hecate, something like that.
You ain't catching me reading nothing.
She was Xena, a mighty princess. Her courage will change the world.
I'm just gonna remind.
Yeah.
Yo, it looks like the haunted mansion from Nancy Drew.
Would challenge the gods this way, Sisyphus?
Don't worry, Karen.
Not Sisyphus.
I've taken care of everything.
You remember that name?
That better be her dad. Hello? That candle looks like corn.
Uh-huh. I think it's supposed to be beeswax candle.
But stick around.
It is beeswax.
How's that guard look familiar? Truly random faces look like faces I know.
Oops.
Okay, she's like literally floating or on a conveyor belt. I'd be shook.
How can you eat at a time like this?
I'm hungry.
It's a trap, isn't it?
Syphilis needs to chill out.
It's not syphilis.
Ooh, that's how I remember it though. And that girl cut her own bangs.
We've been expecting you.
Bro, I'm feisty
I guess
today.
you know who I am. And this is my wife.
Karis.
Oh,
Hello.
God.
Though few know mine, it's Celesta. Are you ready to
Okay.
begin your journey, Sisyphus?
Of course.
Syphilis and elastic
But first,
band.
there's so much I want to know about you. Are you not the least bit curious about my world? Sit.
What, he
Enjoy
makes
a
fruit
sumptuous
sculptures?
feast.
Fruit piles.
Is that like Hephaestus's chair?
After all, a visit from you.
I
happens
don't think
only
you should
once in
fuck
a
with the
lifetime.
gods.
A
It's
toast
just my opinion.
to a long
Throwing
life
a hair tie at my
and
cat.
a peaceful death. An illusion I created to deceive you.
Do you
Okay,
realize
I
what
got
this
that.
means?
Yo, don't fuck with the ladies. Xena and Gabrielle are coming for you.
Not that
Oh,
envy
I love
them or
Gabrielle's
anything.
outfit in this one.
Yeah.
I mean, what does she have that
She
I
looks a
don't?
little more ready to run.
Okay.
Yeah.
Love,
A
and
little
lust.
more leg room.
That's for the apple. I can pick my own.
Or not.
I lost my
Why do
apple.
people do shit like this?
Do I know you?
I'm toxic.
Has anyone beat her ever?
I saw you fight Nespar a while back.
Well,
How about it?
You look
Join
like a
band
pirate,
of
sir.
worthless, low-life scum.
her and
I
Herc
think
did
I'll
have a
pass.
stalemate.
I have a
Yeah.
strict recruiting policy. Join.
Yeah, but they couldn't be Herc either, so like, in what world? Men truly be like, have all the confidence and be like that. It's not fair.
Well, we can add to the kill count.
See, these boys' moms used to say boys will be boys and excuse their bad actions, and that's why they're jerks now. And they don't have no respect.
Another wasted
Teach
death.
your children respect so they don't end up stabbed by Xena. It's all I'm saying. Ew. Gross. Stay dead.
Is he possessed?
Does that mean he isn't added to the kill count?
I guess we can't.
Ew. You spilled jam on yourself.
Tasty if it's jam.
Yeah, but it might got dirt in it. When we see him Poseidon, this better not just be an intro shot. I've been waiting.
I know.
But with that CGI, it's probably the finale.
We'll just have to wait and see.
If it's this episode, everyone in the comments is gonna be like,
Was Xena a mighty in the
How
heat
did
of
she
battle?
know?
yeah, I guess a lot of stuff just from knowing plot and stuff, especially in Buffy, because obviously it started a lot of tropes, but like
Yeah.
I already know the tropes, so I'm like, oh, this is gonna happen.
Danger.
Yeah. The one drawback to watching old shows.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, I know where we're going here.
Courage.
I just want to go to that beach. Go to the beach, each. Get
We
away.
gotta go to New
Wait,
Zealand.
wait. Oof.
You mean he wanted to be known as the man who killed Xena? That's not a smart goal. What's up?
Not the horse.
Take cover.
They're probably fine.
Chariot!
Of debt. I am saying, if she was also on a horse, she could have got out of there much faster.
True. She did have a horse at the end of that one episode.
Hello? Is that the guy?
What guy?
Always ready for a fight. That's why I like you, Xena.
I thought it was Ares, but he doesn't have the fake beard.
Hades.
Nope, not Ares.
God of the underworld.
Oh, Hades. This is a different actor again, though, right?
I think it's the same one as the last one.
The
but
last one.
What do you
I can
want?
double check.
I'm a big
It might be
fan.
the same guy.
There.
I think it is of the second Hades.
I need your help.
Okay.
My sister's been captured by King Sisyphus. He holds her at his castle.
His sister?
I want you to rescue her.
He
You've
has
seen the
lots of
deadly
brothers
tricks
and
he's
sisters.
capable of.
Yeah, I
But
guess
you
I
have to
forget.
act
Like,
quickly.
I
Time is
forget
short,
not
and
all
the
of
price
the
of
other
failure is
minor
high.
gods are Zeus's
What are you
kids, but
talking
like a
about?
lot of them are, and it gets
In a few
confusing.
hours,
Yeah.
eternal suffering will be the fate of all mankind.
Why is it
You know who
always
my
gotta
sister
be
is,
eternal
don't you?
suffering? Why is it not
Yeah.
20 minutes of pain or something?
Because that's no fun.
I've been thinking.
I guess.
I mean, if you tell someone that you'll love them forever, it means forever.
I forget she's young.
Yeah.
They do not look happy. They gonna blame her for this too?
Let me take a look.
Woman I've never seen before?
Is his leg broken?
Among other things,
Bro, he looks dead.
Gabriel?
She's putting like
Save your
cocaine on his
medicines.
gums.
There's nothing you can do for him.
Okay, fuck off. No one asked.
It's the
The
same
others are
Hades.
old or sick.
Okay.
Let
I
me
don't know
know.
why I thought he was slenderer.
Suit
Maybe
yourself,
it's just
but
the
you're wasting your
armor
time with that
makes
one.
him look bigger.
Only
Yeah, I
death
think they
What
change the
he was
outfits
wearing.
a little bit each time. Babs.
That's not a real person.
I know Babs. I know some Babs.
I'm trying to help you.
She's like scrubbing at the cut on his face.
You'll be okay.
He's a handsome
Time
fellow.
for
Where
her
you
to
from?
fall in love with another hot guy
Carthage.
who we'll never
Well,
see
you have
again.
your great city to thank for the weather. There's once a young man, Lapithus, and he met the beautiful Io in Carthage. They fell
Oh
madly
no,
in love.
it's another
The
Gabrielle.
gods, they grew jealous of their
God, it's
great
another
love
person who talks too
and condemned them
much.
to
The
not
guy
just
is
in
sitting there
lonely
like,
summer,
I'm dying.
and then die
I guess
forever waiting to
stories
reunite.
comfort some people, but if I'm dying and you're like not
What's gonna
helping
do
me
with
and
the weather?
instead telling me a story, I'm
Well,
gonna
for
be
God, he turned
pissed.
Lapithus into
So
snow.
no reminiscing
Make
about
snow into
Xena or Buffy.
I'm
or...
like,
So in
just
winter,
kill me.
snow falls,
I'm
like
in
endless
pain.
love.
You're also
When the
rubbing a
gentle rain
dry cloth against his
lets
head.
Io caress
That would hurt so bad.
You gotta
You're
spit
right.
on it and then wipe.
Ew. Here, sir, let me get my healthy germs in with
Where
your
did you learn
dying germs.
That's what all the
books.
mamas
I read a
do.
lot about
The great.
He is like
Jeff Man.
stabbed in the throat and they're like,
Well, I guess a
"Uh."
good story. Hi, I'm Tellus.
Have you ever been dying
Gabrielle.
before? Otherwise, it's not the
Where you
same.
headed? It's like after seeing all this suffering, I understand how important she is.
It's a perfect little spot to get water from.
You know,
That
not
water's
everyone will
brown
do
as
so much
fuck.
for the sake of mankind. When
I
was a
love
small
her
boy,
necklaces,
my mother
though. I
worked
keep
at
getting
Sisyphus.
distracted.
Really?
I practically grew up in the castle. I could show you the way.
That sounds great.
It's a trap! You
I have
can't
a-
trust a man with hair like that. That's a fuckboy.
Jasmine blossom.
I have a bracelet that has
It's a
beading
rare
like
beauty.
that. Different colors.
like
Yeah, I used to have some jewelry like that back in, like, middle school. Oh my god.
Where is she?
Who?
Some guys never give up.
He looks dead,
Cut his head off.
ma'am.
You look good.
Cut him into
Like I
pieces
said, Xena, I don't
and
take
bury
no for an
him.
answer.
I love that he came back to get kicked in the face more. Like, you didn't become a better fighter in the last 10 minutes.
I was going to say, there's no point in wasting a good blade if you don't have to.
I could get used to
Get him.
this.
Imagine the ability to just jump straight in the air. No running. Just a jump
Get up,
flip.
Xena.
I know.
You're no god, Toxius. Death's capture has kept you alive.
Toxius?
Yeah.
When I release her,
Toxic.
You missed
You
that
will
the first
die.
time then, didn't you?
It's not gonna happen.
Yeah, I didn't know he had a name. Bro, his parents hated him. That's like naming your
where I
kid
want you.
toxic masculinity. Damn, they just got you with the woodworking. Okay, but
Oh.
if a stab didn't kill him, a tree branch definitely won't.
It'll hold him in place for a little while.
Goodbye.
I like how the chakram was
Later.
a saw blade without any teeth.
Yeah, I was like, okay.
I know
It doesn't
Must-
have a hole
blow out
anymore.
your candle
Must be the
source,
stones that cut
but
through.
I've noticed when you're not holding it, it burns down.
Sir,
very
maybe we
nicely.
just like don't do
It
this.
burns
It's
out.
kind of weird vibe.
What happened to the compassionate man I married?
My compassion brought
He's turned
death to
into
my
a sissy.
door. What else would you have me do?
Bro, you're like old as shit.
I want you with me, my love.
Get over it.
And you and I will be together for all eternity.
Have we not thought about any other consequences of doing this? So is she the person who like gets them and brings them to the underworld or something?
Yeah,
So that's why he's not dying, because she's not there.
she
to-
hasn't collected them, yeah.
Then we'll make
Okay.
our own conquest. So you're the new leader, huh, Cirrus?
They're all guys. We don't hang out with zombies.
We haven't learned our lessons.
Why is he mad at them?
But how? That's not important. I'll stop
He doesn't
Xena
know the
before she
answer.
ruins it for all of
Right.
us.
He's just
Xena's a
soften it
powerful
up.
woman. What you did to you?
But like, yeah, we don't really want to fuck with her. Because what if we're not
Change
immortal?
your mind.
What if the rules change?
They're not gonna die either. This is very Pirates of the Caribbean, where they're all zombies until they're returned to gold.
Yeah.
And then she's like, I'm not Billy's son. Bleh.
I wonder how old the original stories are of the pirates.
Yeah, I don't actually know. Well, the ride came before the movies. I
So-
know that.
What did you have in mind?
Like, it was a
I knew
ride
you
at
around.
Disneyland before they
Settle
made
up.
the movies.
Yeah, I wrode it back
We'll
before the
follow Xena to
movies.
Corinth. Yeah.
Because I was like,
But
I don't
I
remember
don't-
all this.
Why don't you try
But
to
I don't know
stop
where
us?
the story
can't you?
part is.
We'll make her one of us.
Guys, now you're all only immortal till that lady gets out. And then she's gonna just take you to death. Oh my god, I just had an idea for how this episode could be heartbreaking.
Uh-oh.
What if Hot Guy is also already dead, and so then when they free the lady, she takes his soul too, and then he dies, and it's sad.
That
That's
would be
my
sad.
guess. That's my guess, because they gotta come up with better ways for Gabrielle to keep getting a new boyfriend.
Well, sometimes Xena gets the boyfriend.
Yeah,
I don't know if she'd
Xena
go
gives
for
me,
Toxius.
like, yeah, not Toxius for sure.
Any other guesses?
No, that's just something that came into my brain where I'm like, oh, that would be sad.
Well, we'll have to see if we're crying at the end.
Half the time I watch shows, I'm like, oh, are they gonna kill that person? The minute I like someone, I'm like, did they make me like them so they can take them away?
I was going to say, I'm not liking anybody because they always kill them.
Yeah. I'm like, but then I still get attached. So I'm like, so what's the point?
Yeah, I just watched your last two Angel uploads. So
Yeah, okay. I also didn't know Doyle is played by the guy who was Mark in Roseanne.
yeah.
I did not recognize him all grown up. Rest in peace. I knew the guy, like, I had known he passed because I knew the guy who played Mark passed, but I didn't know he was the guy who played Mark
Okay.
until someone in my comments told me.
Yeah.
But that's sad.
Don't feel bad. I never recognize people from show to show or anything like that myself. So
Yeah, I only recognized that one girl as a child. I was like, that's definitely that. She looks like herself. I don't know how to
No.
explain it.
You recognize the background characters for Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. Which is probably just because they look all the same. But, you know.
Maybe, yeah. All right.
Nice.
Tangent, but I was sad.
It was warm and sensitive, and it cheered up that poor man.
Ugh.
He's perfect, Xena. He's funny. He's smart.
All right. All right. He's more than
You've known him
nice.
for 2 minutes.
She's a hopeless romantic.
Why?
God, they
Where you
give
going?
Anna and Elsa
You two
from
head to the
Frozen
hospital.
vibes so bad.
I'm going on alone. Stay out of trouble.
What's his last name, Gabrielle? Can you tell me that?
It doesn't
Like,
matter.
They split up.
why are they posing like a boy band? That guy in the
We'll
rock?
do the same.
I know.
One of them will lead us to her death as held prisoner. Follow them
Hold up a
closely
peace sign.
and report back to me upon
I don't know. It could get misconstrued as Richard Nixon.
They'd be recording people secretly. He loved it so much he recorded himself.
Where did she go? Oh, never mind.
Damn, smack him.
I like the castle.
Yeah, it looks less like the mansion from Nancy Drew in the daytime. In the nighttime, it was very blue, and it looks like the mansion from the third Nancy Drew game. At least the cover art. We could have knocked at the door, but I mean, go on.
We missed how she knew how to come here.
Yeah.
Nice try.
Oh my god, I love a good throat punch. If it looks good, it's like,
Well, mind you, this is still before season 1 of Buffy. So, you know, in episode 12 where she goes, oh, look, a bad guy.
Yeah. Oh my god, I'm obsessed with Angel though because he has like the things I've wanted forever. He has so many cool gadgets, and I'm like, you can't send her a couple of gadgets.
It would be nice, wouldn't it?
It'd be nice.
What is it?
Ma'am, I already know you feel
Xena's
bad
dead
and
for
are gonna
rescue
help
death.
set her loose, so would you just do it?
She's a warrior. Without death, Xena has no way to defeat her opponents.
That's crazy. You think you're gonna be here somehow.
Maybe Toxius will kill Sisyphus.
Bro, she could just like tap his knee and he'd fall apart.
Someone.
You see what you can do for her. I'll fetch water.
Well, it sounds like she needs water, so there's not much we can do. I'm so right. Or maybe he's dying right now. He just had a heart attack.
I was going to say, you know, he's
He had a heart attack from being so pompous.
Don't
clutching.
Be afraid
I couldn't think of the
when I
word.
tell
Clutching
you
that
this.
chest pretty good.
I died this morning.
Cool. She's like, bro, I'm old and sick. Let me go.
My friend Xena will make everything all right again.
Oh,
Oh, that's
dear friend of
reassuring.
God. Come closer.
Oh, God. No, don't get close. What if this lady bites your ear
Faithful
off?
Friend, she will die.
Aw.
So it brings new meaning
Sisyphus's
to
guards posted at every gate.
catching death.
Matter. Now tell
Oh,
me
we
how I
could
can
get the
it.
chains off without touching.
I'll do better than that. I'll show you.
You don't have to go, Talus.
He
We may come
died.
in contact with death herself.
I assure you, Gabrielle. I'm not afraid of her.
Because he's already dead. I've decided my conspiracy theory is real. And no one will convince me otherwise. My
She's
cat
got a
is
lot
watching.
of people she'll have to collect.
Let's talk about death.
Must we? So depressing.
Don't you
Damn, this
realize
candle
the
lasted
pain
a
you
long
caused?
time.
Nonsense.
Yeah.
My subjects are overjoyed.
It's one of those 700
Their
hours
king has given them
candles.
eternal life.
You're blinded by your selfish desire to live, Sisyphus.
Beeswax candles actually do burn fast.
I mean, that's kind of wild,
make
being
your
like
eternity a
your
living
selfish
hell.
desire to
Still
live.
favoring brawn
I
over
feel
brains.
like it's pretty common desire that people
Think
have,
about it.
you know?
You'd never have to leave us. Never
She
have
got
to
like
watch
one.
them leaving you. You'd have eternal bliss. Perhaps you should.
Yeah, but if I
take
get
time.
stabbed, I'm gonna be stabbed forever.
Mull it over. The only thing you have.
My man is a magician? This is the Nancy Drew castle. There's trapdoors and shit. And a pissed off old guy.
I hear jingling.
Man. Ew! I'm pretty sure that would break immediately.
Yeah.
It's Steve from my science classroom.
I think she's falling into an oubliette.
There it is.
I'm probably pronouncing it wrong.
That's okay. I thought you said oobleck at first.
No, not Bartholomew in the oobleck.
Worked in the castle.
Bartholomew.
Nobody knew about it.
That
except
guy's
What was his
dead.
name?
Look how pale he is.
He looks tan to me.
Pale as hell.
I hate for you to see my legs.
Yeah, but like he looks paler than he did before, I say, as he's in the shadows. But see, all the kind of dead people look kind of zombie-ish. They all like pale with the eye bags.
and leave you alone.
There's no reason for both of us to risk our lives.
And leave
I
you
think-
alone. You met her
It's got
today.
nothing to
I
do
think
with
you're
I'm not leaving
hallucinating.
you, Gabrielle.
I'm not
Never met a girl
crazy.
who knows every line of
Well.
Sophocles by heart.
Little bit. Dude, he's not here for $1 million. He's here for 1,000,000 hearts.
Actually, I'd rather
And
not
if
be
you
alone
understand
with
that
you.
reference, you're watching
nothing to
Survivor
worry
this
about.
season. That's for all my Survivor girls and boys.
You
And
know, there's
NBs.
a high rate of infection and wounds left untreated.
Right. Maybe we should find you a doctor. He can't be too careful.
Then again, we could just...
I guess they look worse than he does.
Mm-hmm.
But his is internal. They were stabbed. Okay, now he cracked his head open.
Run, Gabrielle.
The booby traps. Ew.
I hear something.
It's what's his face falling. Idiot.
It's me. Gabrielle wanted to tell you not to touch death.
Of course not.
Where is she?
Gina's like, do I look like an idiot?
She was concerned about you. We ran, and there were these tall,
Thanks
ugly
a lot,
guys who looked like they were
Callus.
dead. And then I fell in here.
They were Toxius' men.
I should never have
This
let her
man
go.
would be on TikTok
Gabrielle has
talking
her
about how
mind set on
medication
something,
doesn't
nothing
cure
can change it.
depression.
You'll learn
No,
that
that's Tom
Lee-
Cruise.
Getting big
We've
gains.
got to find her.
Yeah, Tom Cruise,
be one of these
Scientologist
traps that will
ass,
never get us.
dumbass.
However, a Tom Cruise movie you need to add to your list because it was before he was famous and a jerk.
Yeah.
Legend.
Okay.
Okay.
I will add it.
Sounds
I don't
like
like hate him in movies. I don't think he's like as good as people say he is though.
Yeah.
In my opinion, he's a little bit of an overglorified one. Like Brad Pitt. Like I think they were just like 90s hot and got like a lot more credit than they deserved.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Comparatively.
Yeah. Jumping into water. Let's see if her hair's wet. Let me see her.
Never. Gabrielle, what are we doing?
Trying to figure out where to hide.
Man, they're gonna see your shoes. There's gonna be like hide and seek when you hide behind the curtains.
Where are they? We cornered the girl.
Oh, I
but
forgot,
the guy
they're
fell down the
stupid.
trap door.
Mouse!
Fools! Search the castle.
He's
Find death.
cute. He's a hello. I love him. Apparently rats like are really sweet pets, but like
Yeah.
they only live like 2 to 3 years or something, and I'm like, that's just heartbreak.
I was going to say it would be too much sadness for me.
It's just too, like, yeah, close to, like, it's just enough time to get super attached and then it dies.
Yeah.
He hurt
I
the
don't know why it's still.
mouth.
I don't know why it's still squeaking. He squished it.
Yeah. Gabrielle, put
Oh,
out of its misery. I'm judging.
because Celesta can't take him to the. Never
Oh,
mind.
they don't got an
Duh.
animal one.
I guess she
Like a
covers
magic
everybody.
donkey or something. It was my favorite. Ew.
This was before PETA.
I like rat as rat. Like one rat or two rat.
Not rats.
30 rats on top of me is not the same thing.
I was gonna say, you know, it's real rats on her.
Yeah. Now they would just be CGI rats.
They'd be little trebles. Do you know what a treble is?
No.
Star Trek reference. The original Star Trek, not the new generation stuff.
I have seen none of either.
Okay.
To be fair, though, it's on my list of a possibility, but I think I would have to get through all the Star Wars movies first before I involve like another space thing.
Maybe
so I
his
don't get them
tailbone is
mixed up.
hurting him too.
And his heart, because he's dead. Dude, this guy loves weed. Just kidding. It's not a weed leaf, but it kind of looks like one.
One last time.
Oh, in the rock behind him.
Yeah! One last time!
No.
I didn't distract you
I
all
knew
enough,
it!
did I?
You fucking dead ass fuck boy.
I should have told her I know.
Yeah, that's fucked.
How long have you known?
Well, if Celesta
started
dies,
getting the
he doesn't know how long he'll
about a year ago.
be dead.
This makes my job a lot tougher.
That's
What you're
it.
doing is right.
For the one
There
guy.
are too many people who need her.
You know, don't get one
I
guy.
can see why Gabrielle thinks you're so special.
She'll meet another hot guy next episode. It's fine. Like, it's sad for her, but she'll be okay.
Another
Realistically.
I need to talk to you.
warlord's son or something.
Xena has proved more of a challenge
Yeah.
than I thought.
Now.
Some other
Cheated
dying
death.
guy.
I've given them life. Isn't that what they want?
No! Nobody wants to live in pain their entire life. Oh, she's drama.
A mortal wound, would you have me suffer as well?
It's like, okay, don't be
Enough of
dramatic.
this nonsense. If Xena
No.
wins, I die.
Ma'am, just let her go! Or get her a new candle.
I was going to say, slide it closer to her.
Go to Bath and Body Works. I don't know.
I don't know if they can
Icky
touch
Candles having a sale?
Why?
Ma'am, I cannot get past the bangs.
Wait!
Nobody likes you.
it. It is a terrible wig on her, isn't it?
It's just the top half.
Xena,
Like, the bottom half looks fine, but, like, the
Finally,
way
the
the
spider
fake
has
bangs
caught
go
the
over,
fly.
like, her crown piece, it's bad.
what's the meaning of this?
It's time for you to listen to reason, Sisyphus.
Yeah,
Xena.
syphilis, chill
It's
out.
time to...
Do you remember me, Your Highness?
He's not
My
gonna give
mother and I
a
lived in
fuck
the castle
about
when I was
Talus.
I like how he put on his warrior outfit to
I
confront
was so
Xena.
concerned with my own life, not the rest of the world.
Dramatic king.
It's not too late.
It will be if we keep yapping.
Oh, I was going to say he's touching her, but it was the cuff.
Shouldn't you be looking for a shallow grave somewhere?
Dude, why are you still here?
Come on, Toxius.
I think I called him the wrong name.
That scrawny little girl.
Get him!
The theme song sounds different when the oboes are doing it. Why didn't she do that in the first place?
You know, drama, plot, a script. They're like, we needed to, like, you know, it's gotta be suspenseful. Yeah, well, he got what was coming to him. Just like, bye, bitch.
Love the dress.
It's me. I'm gonna die. Oh,
Wait.
my other cat is like,
Wait,
I'll be
there's
on
been some kind of
camera.
mistake.
Me.
No, Gabrielle's no mistake.
Me.
But I didn't know.
Well, yeah, you met him today.
I'm ready.
No,
You don't have to take him. We
No,
saved you. You
she
owe
does.
us.
That is the point of the episode.
Please.
Well, that and
Ew, don't
ending
give her your
suffering.
She
sickness.
told you.
Well, yeah. The whole
me,
point is
Gabrielle.
let people die. Yes,
Let it
it's
go.
sad,
Let
but
it go.
zombies is not it.
How many soulmates do you have, Gabrielle?
You won't forget me.
I know. Gabrielle's just like, every man is my soulmate. And I'm like, live your best life. She needs to go on one of those, like, button dating shows.
Speed dating?
Smack. Yeah. They basically have that in YouTube form now. Every man with slightly swoopy hair, she'd be like, my soulmate.
Well, she was nicer to him. He didn't slump over.
Probably because he earned it. He's going to the good place.
Yeah.
Not from the show The Good Place, but the actual good place.
Yeah.
And the others, I don't think so. Aw, sad.
That's it for that one. We end with a crying Gabrielle.
Don't we always? Not always, but sometimes.
Streptus. Wait a minute. Oh,
Thugs.
if I reverse back, it will screw up.
Yeah, it always messes up. We won't do it.
There was like a strepta, like strep throat.
There's somebody named Flat.
ADR supervisor.
No jumbo-sized cocktail rats. Good, I love them. I just need them like 1 to 2 at a time and not like in my house in a non-pet fashion. I also don't think I could have rodents just because I have cats. You
The
know,
cats would want to eat them.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure Nora murdered my fish, so.
All right.
Whether she meant to or not, I think she gave him a heart attack because she kept sticking her hand through the feedy hole. So. Anyway, I liked that episode.
What did you like about it?
I like that we got to see another god, and I like the concept of immortality being discussed, even though, I mean, I think it's discussed a lot.
I was getting ready to say, you've seen that god before, but I forgot Celesta.
Yeah, not Hades. He was boring as hell and only there for like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Useless. He didn't need to be there. I need him.
So you got to see another god, and what was it you said after that?
I liked when immortality is discussed in new or interesting ways, which I feel this was a little more interesting. Oh, they're fighting. But I don't know, I like the concept of like this guy's not just avoiding death for no reason. It sounds like he pissed Zeus off or something and he wasn't actually supposed to die yet. So I get being a little pissed off about that, but like also I think when we think immortality, we think vampires. So we think of these like strong monsters that are like perfect and all this, and we don't think of like people like zombies. I don't think we always think about zombies as immortality. We think of you're dead and you became this thing, but like what if you're still suffering from all the wounds and sicknesses you had forever?
Yeah. If you didn't kill the zombies, they'd still be wandering around.
Yeah, and is that a form of immortality if the soul is gone, or is the soul gone kind of thing?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's interesting. Because those people were basically zombies, but they still had their thoughts and like wants and emotions.
And some of them were suffering and some of them were kind of loving the fact that they were dead but still alive. The undead.
Yeah, which the ones suffering imply to me that they can feel the pain. I guess the others just didn't care.
Yeah.
But like, and then Gabrielle lost another man.
Yeah.
If Xena has a kill count list, Gabrielle should have like
lost man count.
Yeah, she should have like a boyfriend count list.
I'll do some research and see if there is one.
Not in a judgy way. I just would be interested to know.
Yeah. Well, who knows? She may rack up more than Xena.
That would be interesting. Who's got more Riz?
It took me forever to figure out what Riz was, and then I figured out charisma.
The Riz off of Xena and Gabrielle.
Oh, I was like, where's my facts? So there's a couple of facts. The character Celesta does not exist in the original myth, where
Okay.
Sisyphus captures Thanatos, a male death god. So
Okay.
they changed that a little bit. The famously deceitful king Sisyphus,
Syphilis.
defends angering Zeus by saying his country needed water. This refers to the time Zeus changed into a giant bird to abduct Xena, daughter of the river god Asopus. Not sure I'm saying that correctly. Sisyphus saw a giant bird carrying a young lady to a nearby island. When Asopus came looking, Sisyphus told all in exchange for a guarantee of ample water for his capital city, Corinth. End result, Zeus gets to do a bad thing to Xena that happens to a lot of women that I can't say on YouTube.
What?
Vaporize Asopus and then sentence Sisyphus to Tartarus.
Do people understand why I hate Zeus?
Well,
Sisyphus was supposed to be the bad guy in this episode, and he's not a bad guy. He was like, hey, a girl got kidnapped, and I'm telling her dad where she is.
Yeah.
And Zeus is like, literally die.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Zeus is a bad person.
Well,
I mean, all the gods are difficult and messed up, but like, I'm like, when does Zeus do a good thing? Is there a good story?
I think I skipped over one of Bara's comments where he was ranting on about how much he hated Zeus.
Oh my god, we're the same.
Yeah.
He's so annoying. There's not like a version of Zeus where he's not annoying. Probably the closest is like the animated Disney's Hercules, and even then he's annoying.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's the closest to, I think, him being depicted as a good guy.
Oops,
but like, he's just not. He just sucks because all power corrupts.
Yeah. Oh, that's true.
Me and all my homies hate Zeus.
Xena's kill count is now up to 17.
Okay,
So
good for her.
Gabrielle's got some dating she's got to catch up on.
Yeah.
Bara did comment on the Outcast episode of Hercules about the fact that they do reuse the actors, give them different costumes and wigs and scar makeup.
I mean, it works for me. I don't
all of that.
recognize them. Truly.
Well,
My dumbass fall for Superman putting on the glasses. I'd be like, that's a different guy.
That's a different guy. You don't recognize them when they're in the same outfit. So
No, I'm like, who is that? I think because I've become such, and I think starting this channel has like changed that for some shows, but I think over the last like 10 years become such a binge watcher as that has become more normalized. Like that, like week to week TV, my brain does not like process it the same way it would as when I was like a kid and watching my favorite show every week.
Yeah.
But it has kind of changed up with me having to watching multiple shows week to week.
Yeah. He also comments about Xena's season 1. They did use a 16 millimeter camera because of the low budget, but then they go to 35 millimeter cameras for season 2 of Xena Hercules season 3, I believe, and onwards. So
that'll just make it smoother.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense because yeah, there's some scenes where you're like, this is a little choppy.
Well, if don't count the where it skips at the beginning when I restart it because that's the VLC player. But yeah.
No, it's just like, yeah, you can definitely, so especially like fight scenes where they have to move really fast, you can tell it's a little more choppy. But there's like some fun in that, I think.
Yeah.
Like nostalgia to old times.
We all like nostalgia.
Yeah, I read a thing that was talking about how like the music you listened to when you were like 13 to 16 or whatever, like actually can help you like chill out just because of the
80s
nostalgia
music.
factor of your brain.
Yep.
Dude, I got all that Avril Lavigne. You have
You got all the 90s. I've got all the 80s. We're actually
If get low does not help you relax, what does? Get low, get...
Flow Rider.
The kitty's like, excuse me, you been gone all day.
I know. I fed
It's
you.
about me. Oh, I have to feed Hazel. She's looking at me. She's like, it's 5:01.
She's like, it was dark and now it's bright again. I need breakfast again.
What is happening? Well, no, she knows when it's like 5 o'clock and it's time for her to eat because she'll just sit next to me and stare at me and be like, I know it's 5 o'clock. And I'm like, okay, chill.
That's one of the things they were commenting about on the NASA stream when it would go to totality is the bats would start flying around. There was 2 different locations that commented about the bats.
I love, yeah. Well, they say like if you have outside cats, like, don't let them out during an eclipse day or something because they can get like very confused. Like wild animals will probably also be really confused.
I don't think they. I mean, it's 4 minutes was the longest. 4.5 minutes was the longest.
It's probably
for
more
one.
for if you're in the totality where it actually gets like pitch black, and they're just like, wait, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah.
But
other than that,
there's still snow here. They're not going outside anytime.
I mean, everybody in North Carolina was sharing that meme, and I'm like, we're not going total dark. We're not.
Yeah, I think it's more if you're in where it's gonna go pitch black that could like fuck with them.
Yeah, that's probably true.
As it would fuck with anyone who doesn't understand what's happening. I can't imagine back the first solar eclipse where people like could talk to each other. They're probably like, the world's ending.
Yeah.
Fucking over, bro.
That's how we get some of our myths, you know? No matter what religion or what mythology. Yeah, that's how we get some of our myths is they try to explain what happened.
Yeah, it's the same thing people are doing now. Yep. Right? Like 200 years from now, they're going to be like, yeah, they believed that the world was going to end during the solar eclipse. And it's going to be some like blue check mark on Twitter. Conspiracy theorists. And they're going to be like, see? And we're all going to be like dead. But we're going to be like, not that guy.
Not that guy.
I hope they have it in the history books that you couldn't trust blue check marks after this date.
After this date.
Don't trust them.
Some before that though you couldn't trust either. You know, it
no, but now if
because all it does is verify that you're who you say you are. That's all it does.
Well, that's not. Now you just pay for it. It don't matter. You can just have one.
Right.
So
I can be Nancy Pelosi and get verified because I paid for it.
You just have to put parody, which none of them do. But yeah. Not to go on a rant about Twitter. I work in social media and it's a fucking hell zone.
Well, ever since they required me to change my password, I said, screw it. I'm not going back on Twitter.
I only use it for reality TV and then work if I have a client who has Twitter. But I'm like, it fucking sucks.
Anything else about this episode?
I loved Gabrielle's outfit. Top outfit, S tier outfit of all the shows.
Oh, wow.
If we were to rank the outfits, this is one I would want to like cosplay or wear.
Okay. And this is the first one where she's not had the long skirt, right?
Yeah. I feel like the long skirt would be hard to move in.
Yeah.
But I also just liked the strappy thing she had on her top. And, like, the jewelry. She had, like, this blue and gray, like, strap over her regular top.
She had the blue peasant blouse. I like peasant blouses. I can't remember the strap you're talking about, but...
It was, like, the way her blouse was. It looked like straps almost. I don't know.
Okay.
I liked it. I will keep updating as I see outfits that I really like. But that's top tier right now, and we'll see if anyone can beat that.
Okay. Any questions for the audience?
Well, it's the eclipse, so let us know if you saw the eclipse today. Did you use glasses, or were you dumb and you looked right at the sun? Were you in the totality, or did it just get a little dark? Or do you live somewhere where the eclipse didn't show up at all? I would like to know.
Okay. On that note, thank you all for joining us on this journey. We'll see you on the next one.
Bye. Bye.